Crazy story out of your hometown, Munch. Crazy story out of your hometown. And it involves a dude that is approximately just probably, I'd say, a year to a few months younger than you. This guy is from your generation. If he's from Inglewood. I don't know if he's from Inglewood or if they just saying his residence is Inglewood. But we're going to call this the dating app murders. Well, the first thing I thought was like, oh, this dude was killing chicks.
Right.
This dude was killing chicks. But it turns out that a guy from out of Inglewood was luring males off of a dating app and killing them. Let me pull up an article here, and we'll. I also got a clip on this, and the guy has an unusual name too. I don't think I've ever even heard of a name like this. Dude might be African.
I didn't get that from hearing the name.
Let me see. Okay, yeah. The last name is Prowell, but the first name is Rockham. Rockim. Rockham Prowell. Prowell. 34 years old. Inglewood man was charged after he is accused of murdering 2 men and then trying to kill a third one after meeting the victims on an online dating app. Now, let me just say that this article and other articles are deliberately not naming the app. They won't tell us what it is, but we could talk about that in a minute. The Los Angeles County District Attorney said on Monday, Rockham Prowell, 34 years old, killed Miguel Angel King, 51, on July 20th of 2021. So it's taken a minute to really figure out who this guy was. After the 2 men talked on an online dating app, the DA's office said, investigators believe that Prowell shot King to death and stole his car. King's vehicle, which contained forensic evidence linking Prowell, was later found a few days later near the suspect's home. King's remains were found nearly a month later in the Angeles National Forest, which is right here north of the city. Then 2 years later, in 2023, Prowell was believed to have met a guy named Robert Gutierrez, age 53, just 2 years older than the first victim, Munch. After connecting on the same online dating app, Gutierrez's family reported him missing 2 days later. While Gutierrez's remains have not been located, investigators found his car in Prowell's garage and arrested him. It appears Prowell has not been charged with Gutierrez's murder then. What is that? Wait, that sounds like a typo. It appears Prowell was not charged with Gutierrez's murder then. Okay, then in the past. Okay. Fast forward to February 2025. Okay, so they found his car in his garage then, whenever then was. And then in 2025, Prowell was connected to another victim, 40-year-old man on the same dating app. After meeting him in person, he tied him up, beat him with a baseball bat. Damn. Then the victim tried to escape. Prowell chased him down in a car, struck him, broke his leg, the DA said. By the time the first alleged murder happened, Prowell already had a brush with the law. He was charged in a series of residential burglaries out of Beverly Hills wearing a mask and a wig. Okay, this guy has been active, man. It's almost difficult to follow this.
Hold on, they didn't say the last victim name?
No, they did not identify the surviving victim.
It seemed like he targeting Hispanics, though.
It is, but even the first guy's name, I thought it was Hispanic, Miguel Angel, but the last name is King. So he might be mixed or just a Latino with a non-Latino last name is possible. Because Miguel Angel, Miguel Angel King, that can go both ways. We know a lot of blacks named Miguel. That actor, Miguel Nunez, you know.
No, for sure.
But definitely the second victim, Robert Gutierrez, we could say he's Latino, but sometimes I don't like to assume. I know some guys that he could be Belizean, you know. Who knows?
All right.
We want to see pictures of the victim. But what I did notice is that the first victim, 51 years old, the second victim, 53, and then the unnamed third victim is 40. He's going after slightly older people that he know he could overpower. That he ain't getting no 25-year-old dudes pulling up on him.
And we're gonna keep it like, you know, it's obvious that this must be like a gay dating app, because you're on a dating app and it's all men victims. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they have his mugshot from the 2021 burglary that he had committed.
And he's black.
and he's definitely black. And he has this cold mask with a wig that he put on. It makes him look like a white guy. They have a picture here of the mask and the wig, and there's a surveillance picture of him with the mask and wig on during the time he did this burglary in Beverly Hills.
Man, I think that man he homophobic, bro.
Okay, so it says here, according to DA Nathan Hockman, these are predatory acts that showed a total disgrace for life. The suspect has now been stopped in his tracks because of the diligent and tenacious work done by both the LAPD and the LA County Sheriffs. He was arraigned this week. But what I thought is interesting here is that the first victim was 2021. Then they got the second victim 2023. If this is his thing, there's got to be some more victims between 2021 and 2023 that they don't know.
But how they find a murder victim car in his garage and he don't get charged for it?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I think maybe the article here kind of might be mistaken here because the way they worded this, it says Gutierrez's remains have not been located. There's no body also.
But hold on, but he's missing.
He's missing.
But you got this man's car.
Yeah, and it appears that Prowell was not charged with that murder when he was when they found the car in his garage. It doesn't say when, but let's say in 2024, he wasn't charged with the murder then. But now in 2025. They linked him to this new victim. It looks like they're going to charge him with the Gutierrez, the second victim murder.
He got charged with driver without owner's consent because he had the car in the garage. He didn't get charged with the murder at the time. It sounded like that's crazy. Woo,
no, that makes sense to me because there's no body. They're very reluctant to charge someone with a murder when the body hasn't.
But when the car they find a car that's stolen, they contact who the owner is and be like, you come get it. You got to pay for it to get out of the impound, though, even though you the victim, got your shit stolen. But they we got your car. You got to come to the impound. You get it out. Like, but the people you tried to contact the owner to get the car, you wasn't able to contact them. Then what? Like, they just left it at that. Like, well,
I'm confused.
Okay, now if I get my car stolen, and they find it, they're gonna be, hey, Mr. Banks, we have your car in Orange County. We found it. I'm like, okay, well, I will have to go to that tow yard and get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know they contacted the owner of this car trying to...
No, they already knew this guy was missing. He had been reported missing before they even found his car.
See, that's what I'm saying. So how did he just get a...
Because you know what he's going to say? He's going to say, oh, I just got this car from another dude. I don't even know Gutierrez. That's what his thing was saying. I don't know this dude Gutierrez. And there was the LAPD are left there with their hands in the air. Like, what do we do? We got no evidence that he killed anybody. We don't even have a dead body. We have a missing person. This guy might be alive. How many missing people are still walking the streets 2, 3, 4, 5 years later?
Oh, yeah, no, that was from that garage shit. They was watching him for sure, though.
Yeah, but they were able to link him to a third victim in February of 2025, and now they're like, oh no, hell no, you killed this dude. You killed this dude Gutierrez for sure, probably. And they linked him to that first one, so. Yeah, they're calling this dude a serial killer, man. He's 34 years old out of Inglewood, bro. I was like, I wonder if Munchie knows this guy. If he's from Inglewood, he went to high school with a lot of people in Inglewood that's your age.
That name is very distinctive, Rockham.
But
you know, like they go off the ID. So if my ID say Carson, they go like 19-year-old Carson male. You know what I'm saying? And just because that's what my ID say, but I'm not from Carson. You know what I'm saying? Because Rockham. But I'm pretty sure they go get in the comments if somebody know Rockham and went to high school or Rockham in Inglewood. But, you know.
All right, I got a clip here from this story out of Inglewood. Let me play it.
Men murdered. Investigators say both were lured to their deaths through an online dating app, and the man now under arrest and charged with their murders is well known to police for a string of previous burglaries in which he wore a mask to hide his identity. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher has more on how detectives connected all the dots. Michelle.
Mark, when someone goes online looking for love, the last thing they might expect is violence. The LA County District Attorney's Office now charging a local man for a murder spree, seemingly luring in his victims with the cruel bait and switch. This man, 34-year-old Rockham Prowell of Inglewood, on Monday was charged with murdering 2 men and attempting to kill another after connecting with all 3 of the alleged victims on a dating app.
Bail was set at no bail.
Prowell hidden as he appeared before a judge in a downtown Los Angeles courtroom today as the LA County District Attorney released details of his alleged murder spree. Investigators say Prowell's first victim was Miguel Angel King. They met up on July 20th, 2021, after connecting through an online dating.
They got a picture of Miguel Angel King. He's definitely Latino. All right, here, let me continue.
Accused of fatally shooting King and stealing his car. King's remains were discovered in the Angeles National Forest 3 weeks later. Then 2 years after that, on August 21st, 2023, investigators say Prowell made plans with 53-year-old Robert Gutierrez, who he also met through the same dating app. Gutierrez's family reporting him missing 2 days later, his body never discovered, investigators locating his car in Prowell's garage when he was arrested last week. A third unidentified 40-year-old victim, investigators say, met up with Prowell earlier this year on February 22nd. The pair also connecting online. Prowell accused of binding the victim, beating him with a bat, and stealing his wallet. The victim managing to escape, but investigators allege Prowell chased him with a car, hit him, breaking his leg. And take a look at this security footage of what appears to be a white man, but it's really a masked Rockham Prowell wearing the disguise he used during a series of burglaries across Los Angeles between 2019 and 2021, a crime Prowell is currently on probation for. Prowell currently being held with no bail, with his arraignment now set for next month. If convicted, Prowell faces life in prison without parole or the death penalty. The DA's office saying a decision on whether to seek the death penalty will come at a later date. Mark?
Michelle.
Okay, one thing that this news clip said is that the car was recently found in the garage. The article alluded that the car was found in the past in this garage, so we're a little unclear on that.
Rockham, not Rockham.
Well, it's spelled R-O-C-K. If Rockham should be R-A.
Yeah, but it was Rockham. That sounds more like
Mama
more
didn't,
common.
Yeah, Mama didn't know how to spell Rockham.
Rockham.
She just thought rock, R-O-C-K. Hey, a lot of moms in that generation were spelling names phonetically and messing up the spellings.
Rockham.
But also, the second thing is, this can be a hate crime if they charge him with.
Yeah, because they all homosexual, man. He said, you know what I'm saying, this is the last thing you're looking for when you're looking for love.
Yeah, and the third person they calling him John Doe on this on the clip here will eventually get an identity. He's the surviving victim. He coming to court, bro. He coming to court for real.
Yeah, Rockham in trouble.
Yeah, Rockham could possibly get sentenced to death for this offense, for the homicides of 2 people and attempted on 1. And again, if he did the first victim in 2021, killed the second victim in 2023, usually serial killers don't wait 2 years to do another one. If that first one was so easy in 2021, we got to assume that there's a couple more victims between 2021 and 2023.
Probably was busy.
Yeah, but who knows?
Probably was in a relationship.
Yeah, there is one serial killer that is known for taking big gaps in their killing.
That's the Grim
Sleeper. There you go.
Right.
Because he take a nice sleep and then get back to it a few years later. But man, I think this is a crazy story, man. That's kind of close to home. Too close to home.
I think that's a hate crime. And then he got a certain target, like expanding homosexual males.
Yeah, and this is a story that's being covered all over the country right now. And one of the New York Post titled the story, "Creepy California Serial Killer Wore White-Faced Mask During Prior Burglary Spree." I thought that was a clever title.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He going down.
Definitely. And he's look, in his mugshot that they got here, he's got glasses on. He looks like a very studious young man. If you just looked at him, and of course, we should never judge a book by its cover, but just looking at the mugshot, there's no way you say to yourself, serial killer. You think of, he looked like a student, or he looked like, a good boy.
See, it's when they let you take a mugshot picture with glasses on.
Oh, they tell you to take your glasses off for the mugshots?
Yeah, I mean, man.
But these are clearly prescription glasses.
Yeah, they still make you take it off.
Okay. Well, he's got his glasses on here. Yeah, I just took the DMV photo the other day. I had on a hat to the back, and the lady said, "Take your hat off, please."
Yeah, to see the mugshot picture or a DMV identification picture is to ID you, though. They don't want none to distort your identification, though.
So you got to take your glasses off when you get a mugshot, huh?
Yeah, but I'm talking about when I had prescriptive glasses, I was taking them off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I did see that photo of you hanging off the sign. You had some prescription glasses on.
So like they, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, if you ever go to the DMV, like, you lost your license and you want to get a replacement license, you don't take a new picture. They boom. Versus, like, I lost my ID, you got to take a new ID picture because your identity changed. Tattoos, hair, you know what I'm saying?
So do you have to take yours off even for a DMV photo?
What you talking about, some shades?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, some shades.
But you can't say that, hey, I'm disabled and
No, hell no. You gonna take them off. They wanna see, you know what I'm saying? It's to identify you.
Okay, I thought that there are some exceptions.
Shades not prescriptions. even the prescription glasses, prescription lenses, you taking them off. You know what I'm saying? That's something like they might have had them take pictures with it on and off. So when they post that picture, the victims could be like, "Hey, I was a victim of him too."
Okay, but are there exceptions for prescription glasses for a DMV photo though?
No, not the photo.
Yeah, the DMV ain't tripping that hard. But
No. DMV photo, you taking them glasses off.
Okay.
You're not gonna take a picture with no glasses on the DMV.
So this is a little unusual that this mugshot, this dude got his glasses on.
I think that was for the press. I think that is in case you won't be able to identify him with his glasses off. They posted that one. They took two different pictures. Believe it.
Yeah, they got the profile picture of him too. You know how they tell you to turn to the side. Mm-hmm. He's got the glasses on the profile picture.
Yeah. I bet you he did all that little to the side, to the front, all that with the glasses on and off.
Okay,
for sure. Okay. I'm almost positive because they man, listen. I had the police ask me before. And at the time, I thought it was a dumb question. They said, "Do you shoot people with your glasses on or off?" I'm like, man, get out my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was rating me. I was on some probation check type shit. But then I was looking at these little cases. You know, I don't know, Warren County, and they was talking about this dude. I ain't say his hood or where he from, but he was doing this thing, and he was getting described by some gold rimmed glasses. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, so it make more sense why they was asking me the dumbass question. I thought at the time, like, when you shoot people, I'm like, I'm thinking, like, first of all, bitch, I don't shoot people. And then second of all, like, why you asking some stupid, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,